boy, oh boy, do we have some juicy NFT drops in April 2022. In this video, we want to talk about the current market situation surrounding the NFT market and also some of my favorites and actually the best of the best, the juiciest of the juiciest, the highest potential NFTs coming in April 2022, and we definitely have some bangers on this list. Now, for a few reasons, some confirmations and also some rumors, there are some signs pointing to a very, very good indication that April might be a very good month, even a bull run month for NFTs. And overall for crypto as well. Now, a bunch of different announcements, such as also the other side being the Bored Ape Yacht Cup land sale is going to happen in April. We also have NanoPass, Project PXN presumably also dropping. So NanoPass are really doing some huge movement. Then on top of that, NFTs have been going strong, even though ETH has been going strong as well, which is obviously a very positive indicator for the whole NFT market. Then we also have the OpenSea Solana integration, which will be massive for Solana NFTs. I will be introducing more Solana NFTs that I believe are extremely undervalued in a future video this weekend. So definitely keep your eyes out for that, maybe even throughout the week. And on top of that, we also have some very promising NFT drops coming our way, including my very own alpha pass called Alpha Labs. Some of you guys watching this video will already be aware of it. Some of you might even be in the Discord already. Yesterday, we went live with the Discord and it was very successful. So I was very happy to see all of you guys very excited about Alpha Labs. In case you aren't aware of this project yet, what is going on? But never mind. Right here, you can see the Twitter page. I highly recommend for you guys to follow Twitter, turn on the notifications. Currently 7,611 followers inside, and inside the actual Alpha Labs Discord, we have close to 1,500 members already. Currently, it is locked, but it will be unlocked sometime in the future, maybe within the next 24 hours. The people are very excited for the project. More alpha and more information will be shared. What the actual Alpha Labs project is about. The website reveal will be happening soon, and also the third scientist, the third founding father, the third influencer will also be revealed very, very shortly. Maybe even revealed once you're watching this video right now. So turn on notifications to not miss out on this bad boy of a drop. And let's actually dive into the very first project of the video because that's why you tuned in. First things first, we're talking about a very prominent project where NFTs, technology, and fashion come together in one. Now, personally, I'm a huge avid fan, and I do believe that NFTs and fashion sure have a future, especially will be a big thing in 2022. And Sixth Result seems like they have the same sense of mind as well. So here you can see 113,000 followers for Sixth Result. This is already a massive project by now, and we're talking about this video of some of the biggest projects that you can expect in April 2022. So this isn't going to be a typical early picks video. These are just some projects that I believe have incredible value, great communities, and I think will be very, very solid down the road. So here we can see luxury streetwear meets Web3. Supply will be 7,777 physical X virtual luxury brand. So we can see this product is already very prominent. They have some great engagement on their Twitter and also on their Discord. And here is a sneak peek of what you can actually expect from the artwork right here. And what we actually know is that this project will have a combination deeply within fashion and also NFT. So every NFT holder will be rewarded through exclusive fashion items provided and created by Sixth Result. And I'm very happy to announce that this is already a confirmed whitelist partnership for all Alpha Labs pass holders. So this is going to be one of the first whitelist possibilities that they will receive. And also I will be giving away exclusive whitelist spots for the Sixth Result project on my Twitter. So all you guys have to do is head on over to the top link in the description. Follow me on Twitter, Alpha Labs on Twitter, and also Sixth Result on Twitter. Subscribe to the channel if you are not yet, and then like and retweet and tag 2 friends. That's all you guys have to do to get the exclusive whitelist possibilities for this very in-demand project. So let's actually talk about the white paper because that is a very important aspect to what they're actually introducing and what this whole concept is about. So I already took the time and liberty to actually go through a little bit more about the actual white paper, what they're planning, and this is something that I really enjoy, that they thoroughly have already in advance prepared all individual steps deeply and documented here very transparently. That's what I love to see with NFT brands, is that they're transparent upfront and provide as many steps along the way, what you can actually expect from this project. Everything is very detailed right here. So you can see it already has a 10-minute read, apparently, all these different steps. I want to highlight you some of the most important aspects, what they went through. So Sixth Result for the future, their idea is to become the go-to leader in the fashion throughout Web 3.0. That's what we already know. And what is going to be interesting for their actual production plans, they want to make Sixth Result viable and valuable in the long term. They're planning a sustainable production model. Therefore, they will reinvest 25% of all their profits into this model, offering a one-of-a-kind hoodies made out of the finest materials. So that's one of the things that they will be reinvesting into it, and this will be one of the first tangible items that you can receive from actually the NFT, but more on this will actually come later. It won't solely be hoodies. This is just going to be like the first thing that they're going to be revealing. So it won't only be hoodies, but this will be more so the first thing that will be revealed. On top of that, the royalty payment aspect was also quite interesting, was I saw right here. They have the 3 different stages. They have season 1, they have Lucidia Dreams, and they have a Genesis. And for season 1, they will be reinvesting 70% of all royalties into 6th ventures promoting innovation and growth. We will pay 27% into royalty lottery, in which all elite club members participate every month. In terms of mint date and mint supply, it is not 100% sure in terms of the mint date. It will be sometime in late April. The mint supply will be 7,777 NFTs in total, 5,000 for private sale and 2,777 for public. For the public sale, it will be starting as a Dutch auction, starting from 0.6 Ethereum, going all the way down to 0.25 Ethereum. And during the private sale, the mint price will be set at 0.2 Ethereum. Now, I'm going to be entirely honest, with the current market conditions for a 7,777 collection, that's a little bit of a hefty price tag. Nevertheless, we'll see how this develops, how the community reacts to this. In my opinion, that is a little bit risky to ask 0.2 Ethereum for a 7,777 collection. On top of that, asking for a Dutch auction. But we do know if the hype is there, if the people sweep it up during the Dutch auction, it can go extremely well, as we've seen with previous brands, with Azuki. If it is a solid team, a solid foundation, and a solid community, it can still pay out. This is just a small little warning that I personally saw, and it's like not an ideal scenario. Nevertheless, we'll see how this plays out. I'm still very excited about this project. On top of that, the whole funding is all outlined here: 25% to production, 25% to 6th Ventures, 15% to Elite Club, 15% to devs and creatives, 12% to team, 5% to brand, and 3% to Genesis owners. And the reveal will take place 6 days after the sale concludes. Then in terms of the roadmap, everything is detailed for months in advance, which is awesome to see the transparency, and they've actually made this commitment to share upfront what they actually have planned for the brand. So April and early April, this is what all has already happened and is currently happening. Late April, I'm not going to go to every single step along the way because we still have a bunch of projects to cover. Then you have also early May 2022, where the hoodie will actually drop. June 2022, July, August, September, October, December, then 2023, middle 2023, and even further on. So they have a very detailed white paper right here for each individual step of the actual roadmap, as unfortunately we do not have the time to cover this super individually, but I'm very excited to see that they have made this commitment. They have outlined everything to an extreme detail, something that very few projects do nowadays. So this is a very, very good indicator in my opinion. This is a serious team that has already made this commitment from showing where they're going to allocate how many of the funds, which in my opinion is definitely a clear good sign, considering they're asking for 0.2 Ethereum. Now, let's move on to the next project. This one is also pretty exciting in my opinion. It is called Haruka. Haruka is a 5,555 masterclass by Cyber Ronin, connecting physical world to the metaverse with collectibles, manga, Dollar Haruka, and also the marketplace. Now, Haruka currently has 58,000 followers, so it's still relatively decent in size, but what really makes me excited about this particular project is that the whole anime meta is really back within the whole NFT space due to Azuki really pumping off with in combination of the Azuki Garden airdrop of the Beans official airdrop NFT, and this is going to be their follow-up collection, if I understand correctly. A 28 floor price almost already for Azuki. They've actually managed to overtake Mutant Yacht Club, and that is something that not a lot of people expected. And obviously with their Beans token, Beans coming soon, so this is very exciting for the Azuki community, also for me as well. Unfortunately, I did miss out on Azuki post reveal at 2 Ethereum. That's something that I deeply regret, to say the least. But nevertheless, I'm very excited to see with all these teams that are practically in the top 10. These are teams that manage to consistently deliver. Teams over hype. Teams that can actually build up on the actual intentions, use their capital wisely, and consistently deliver value to their community, such as Azuki. You'll have Clone X, which will absolutely go crazy this year, I think, still, with their partnership with Nike and everything else. Then you also have the Mutant Yacht Club with the Bored Ape team and Yuga Labs. Then you also have NanoPass, a very good team. You have Doodles going up to 17.1 Ethereum. You also have World of Women Galaxy making a great trade up. Then you have Kiwami. This is a great example of a latest NFT that has done pretty well in line with the anime manga trend. And in my opinion, within the whole NFT market, it's all about timing. Market timing, we saw Azuki really started pumping. They released their NFT collection that they had been working on for quite some time, and this elevated and resulted in the best success for their actual project. I think a lot of people and projects really are poorly timing their projects. And Akuma is also another fantastic example of great timing for an NFT project. And I think the project Haruka could be perfectly in line with the current meta trend, and the anime artwork is definitely pretty cool, pretty sick. And I think this could be a fantastic project to pick up, as I love the idea behind the artwork, the concept, all looks fantastic. The community is very excited for this project, and it would be perfectly in line with the current market trends with anime. And for now, the actual date that they're eyeing this for is the 15th of April. So you still have time to grind out the whitelist for this particular project. So better start working towards it. The next project is a banger, to say the least. Now, this project is called Garbage Friends. A lot of you guys may or may not have seen it in the past. Well, without a reason, it's a pretty big project on this list. 120,000 followers, and a few days ago, they actually revealed their very first artwork, their PFP project. You might be thinking, okay, it looks pretty cool, pretty cute, but why 120,000 followers? Well, the reason is actually the creator and founder and artist behind this project is also the creator of none other than Invisible Friends. And he's now working on Garbage Friends and bringing this out. And this is obviously a very established team, very established project artist. And this can only be big. But in terms of when it's launching, when it's dropping, it will be dropping April, at least, that's for sure. If we still base this on this current information right here from Marcus Magnuson, tweeted on the 1st of March. Let's talk Garbage Trends. First of all, it's still lapping. Second of all, it will tie into the Invisible Friends lore. Invisible Friends will be prioritized. There will be a percentage for non-holders. Collections we love will get some EA early access spots. No grinding. It's easily 4 to 5 months away, so let's sleep some more. So it's evident, especially since they only revealed their very first sneak peek of their PFP NFT project. It's not coming anytime soon, but I'm still very, very excited for it, to say the least. This is a cool project that not a lot of information is yet available, but what could be some alpha right here is if Garbage Friend keeps up the traction for the hype and leading up to the actual drop, what we know is that Invisible Friends owners will benefit from this and maybe get a free airdrop or a early access project or token towards Garbage Friends. So this could be a long to middle term play for Invisible Friends, which nonetheless is a very great project, but could be something to look into. Now, the next project I've covered in one of my recent videos, and I have to mention it again as it is definitely one of the more prominent and more exciting projects to be released in April 2022. Now, again, it's not 100% sure if it's going to be releasing in the near future, but I do believe it will be launching sometime in late April. And the project is called Possessed NFT. We all have a dark side. What will yours look like? An NFT art collection created by these two handsome individuals, and they already have some decent following sizes, as you can see, the mint to be announced. But with the consistent tweets and effort that they're providing through the whole information and also the community, we can see they are getting closer day by day to the actual launch. Whether it's going to happen in April or in May, that's not 100% sure. But what we do know is that they have 128,000 followers, which is quite a sum already. Some substantial people already following it. Here's the actual artwork of the project. We know that it's an animated NFT, and it's definitely a unique, interesting art style. And it is definitely in line with the whole NFT meta, what type of projects tend to do well. Now, again, 2 to 3 to 4 important factors. First of all, the timing. When do they actually launch this project? How big is the collection? And also, what will the mint price be? Those are also very important impacts on the whole entire collection. They had a very unique way of how to actually give out the whitelist spots and the early access, something that we haven't seen before. And here, another preview of what the actual NFT artwork could look like. Absolutely amazing in my opinion. And this is a project that you should not miss out and should have on your radar. And here you can see the confirmation. The mint will take place between April and June of 2022. No definitive date yet. And again, I do believe they are well aware of the market timing situation. And then depending if we're in a good phase with NFTs in throughout April, I do believe they could be pushing it for an April drop. And here confirmed, the outbreak starts in Q2 2022, which we're obviously in. So very excited for this project. Definitely keep your eyes out for this one. Hopefully it will be dropping sometime in April. Very excited. And we got 2 more juicy bad boys on this list, and one of them is definitely one of my favorite projects that I've seen to date, and this is no other than Imaginary Ones. Similar following size to Invisible Friends, and we all know what that did to the actual floor price initially right off the get-go, shooting up to 10, 11, 12 Ethereum before dropping down to 8 Ethereum, so whitelist members definitely were rewarded very, very handsomely. Now, Imaginary Ones is created by very solid founders that have run or are currently running the project called Offset, and also Offeo.io, a simple video editing service similar to Canva just for videos. And we can clearly see not only from the follower size with 412,000 living in the imaginary metaverse, good vibes only coming soon. Not only from the artwork is this absolutely exceptional with 1.4 million views already, we can see this team is consistently delivering. Love the artwork. We're going to dive into the website shortly, but this is going to be a must-have for any NFT individual. Just looking at some of the artwork, some of the backdrops, absolutely mind-blowing, incredible. Welcome to the Else Village, the detail to the individual backgrounds. This one also incredible. I'm saying I'm very excited for all these NFTs, which I truly am. I just love this space. But we can see some of the artwork is unbelievable. We can see some of these previews right here. This one's pretty cool, but my favorite has to either be this one, the one-of-one punk one, or alternatively, if we scroll down a little bit further, this one's also pretty cool, pretty sick. We can see a lot of previews already available with their typical bubbles or typical circles as the body mainframe. Here again, another one-of-one. So looks like it with the unique backgrounds are going to be one-of-ones. That's what everyone's going to be aiming to get. But if you scroll down a little bit further, here we got, we're only at 380,000. Where's Waldo? Some cool, unique designs. This one has to be one of my favorites revealed so far. Love pandas. The background, the design, and the attention to detail is absolutely immaculate. Love this creation. So I'm going to be very excited once this actually drops. Hopefully I'll manage to get my hands on a whitelist. We'll see how it plays out. Trying my hardest. But this is definitely a project you shouldn't sleep on, and I'm sure you guys are well aware of it. Now let's have a quick overview at the actual website. We can see this is a juicy website, loading real cool. And what you can do is you can actually drag these around, and these are always going to be different ones. You can move them out of the way. You can manage to bounce them around. And from a technical side and technical development, this is quite tricky to create. If we click on it, I already turned off the music, but here you can see you can also have the music. Oh, they actually have their own theme songs. There you see this team is really working hard. All this animation, and it works so fluidly. There's going to be a total 8,888 unique NFTs, 3D animated art on the NFT network. I mean, you can see this is a very vibrant, very colorful, very playful website, and I'm very excited. You can see, and you can scroll through each individual aspect: imaginations, metaverse, real life, all these aspects, what is going to be important, what's the actual brand image behind it, what's the roadmap, and all the interesting aspects from the community, from the metaverse to the partnerships can all be found out here on the actual website. And we can see this website has to be one of the best that I've seen, but we know they have some big time funding behind this project. With Offeo, it's a multi-million-dollar business. They really can put in some cash to make sure that this is one of the best NFT projects to be created in history. And here we have a lot of other NFT projects in the background. And imaginary values, they can see this is really all about the community, the design, and the art. Which I guess is fair enough. This is a pretty cool artwork, and you have all the different FAQ section, and you have all the different co-founders and team members all available right here. The mint date will be announced shortly, the exact dates, but it will be happening in late April. So here are a confirmed April listing. And last but not least, this one is huge, just like imaginary ones. This is by the team of NanoPass / the Nanoverse. And Nanoverse / NanoPass will be releasing an additional NFT called Nanoverse with their agents on top of the project network right here, which is available for early NanoPass holders. Very exciting project, the underbelly of Web3, a shadow of vague, formless but eternal. Now, I'm a huge advocate of teams that consistently can provide value, consistently over-deliver their expectations, and NanoPass sure is one of those teams. You can see Phantom Takeover here is a sneak peek, 307,000 views, 242,500 followers on Twitter. This is definitely one of the most prominent NFT projects in the space right now. This is a project everyone wants to get their hands on. And we can see in terms of the artwork, it's clear to see why it's like this way. The artwork is absolutely insane. We have some sneak peeks everywhere here. It's a little bit more of a mystical, mysterious vibe, something that we're trying to achieve with Alpha Labs as well, but these guys are absolutely killing it. And we can see this is the NFT that all of us are hoping to mint. This is somewhat of a sneak preview of the actual artwork, the 3D animation and rendering, and some of the other NFTs that will be available for this particular NFT project, and it will be launching sometime in the future. It's not clear when it's actually going to be directly, but nevertheless, this is a very exciting project. Whether it will drop in April, that's isn't 100% confirmed. Some people have their eyes on April, some people have their eyes on May, but it'll be interesting to see. This one also is a very cool NFT, as you can see right here, some different sneak peeks of the actual project. Very exciting to see what Phantom XN will actually manage to pull off and achieve. But what we do know is that Nanoverse is also partially behind the project. NanoPass holders are benefiting from it, and we can see this project is consistently providing value to their holders, with the current floor price actually being 3.8 Ethereum. I initially called the project in one of my latest videos as one of the most undervalued NFTs somewhere back in February. I'm not 100% sure, but they were trading at 5.7 Ethereum at one point, so that would have been a fantastic 4 ETH gains for everyone that managed to catch the NanoPass vibe and NanoPass trend. Now coming out with their own Nanoverse NFT agents somewhere in the future as well, which I'm very excited for phase 2 initiating. So let me know your guys' thoughts on Nanoverse and also Project PXN, but these are definitely some of my most hyped up and very excited projects that I'm looking to get on, not only for the whitelist, but also going to be looking at the secondary market sales, secondary mints, because that's where you can also make some juicy gains with very established projects like these ones throughout the video. Of course, do not forget to participate in the giveaway on Twitter for the 6th Rizzo. And on top of that, let me know your guys' thoughts on some of these projects in the video down below. Obviously, I missed out on some juicy projects as well, but the video can only be a specific length in time. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video nonetheless, and also make sure to give Alpha Labs a follow, because you do not want to miss out on the hype and also on the information, because we're building something very sick, very solid in the background. You guys definitely do not want to miss out on this one. And that's it for me. Hopefully I'll see you guys back again this week with another banger. See you soon. Bye bye.